When a pitcher comes to train at Driveline Baseball, the first thing they'll do is go through the Biomechanics Assessment in Driveline's Research and Development Lab. This lab uses a variety of technologies to capture movement and performance data to evaluate where an athlete is and look for ways to help them improve in the shortest amount of time possible. On the pitching side, the lab sports 14 OptiTrack Prime 17W cameras, 7 high-speed Edgertronic cameras, and 3 Bertec force plates. After completing their warm-up on day 1, the athlete will head to the lab and remove all loose-fitting clothing to ensure the most accurate marker tracking data. A taping base is applied to the upper body landmarks, layering a sticky surface to prevent the markers from falling off when moving at high speed. Once the base has dried, a series of 48 markers will be applied to specific landmarks. Once all the markers are secured, the athlete may take a few warm-up throws to get comfortable with the markers, and when ready to start, will assume a T-pose position. Infrared light is shot from the OptiTrack cameras to find the exact location of each reflective marker in three-dimensional space. Athletes will throw 5 to 15 pitches, all recorded at 360 frames per second. In addition, force plates are measuring rear leg and lead leg forces, looking at peak power, timing, and rate of force development. Pitch tracking technologies such as Stalker Radar, Rapsodo, and TrackMan measure the speed, spin, movement, and location of each pitch. After the session, this raw marker data is then cleaned by the sports science team. This data then goes through a processing pipeline to provide a biomechanics report for the athlete. This report includes information such as joint angles, joint angular velocities, and joint moments, all key metrics that the trainers use to identify strengths and weaknesses in the delivery and program specific drills to work on any movement inefficiencies. Thousands of athletes have been assessed in the lab, ranging from the youth to high school, college, and professional rankings. Driveline has worked with over 100 Major League players, including several Cy Young and Major League MVP winners. Athletes who assess at Driveline can see how their individualized performance stacks up amongst those of similar age or skill level, and even amongst the elite level group. Following the strength assessment, all of this information is then provided to the athlete in an individualized biomechanics meeting so that they understand what it is they need to work on and how it applies to their specific training focus. Athletes can either continue training at the gym or train remotely through Driveline's online training program. Driveline software Track makes it easy for athletes to see their workouts each day, track their data, communicate with the trainers, and view all their media in one centralized platform. Athletes will retest in the lab every 6 weeks to see how their mechanics have changed over that period of time. This process facilitates the goal of allowing the athlete to maximize their performance and help them reach their fullest potential.